Welcome to Full Court Fits, the show that takes you around the world of NBA fashion while also bringing you the latest, greatest, biggest news in sneaker culture today. I'm Big Waz. Let's go. All right, let's get right into it. First up, we go into Cop or Drop. James Harden of the Philadelphia 76ers. Y'all know James Harden isn't one of my faves.
Harden just lost the bat. And then put it into his own chin as he slammed the ball.
Here he's rocking BOTTEGA puffer jacket, a low tee, denim with the all over patchwork by KAPITAL Global. Like, they've become super prominent and popular, not just with the NBA guys, but with actors and musicians and all of those people. So be on the lookout for KAPITAL Global. Like, they kind of doing their thing. Also the LANVIN kicks with the go yard bag. Harden is just, he's just a label humper. It's just what he's gonna do. I'm not particularly wowed by any of this. This is actually more on the calmer side for him, to be honest. Like, it's not too ridiculous, even when you look at a jacket in those colors and pants with like that many damn sewn on patches on it, but still, it's just not for me. Absolutely dropping this. No imagination, no creativity, just slapping labels together, dropping a fit. Next up, Dillon Brooks of the Memphis Grizzlies, easily one of the most brash dudes, both on and off the floor. I think at least you could say something about his personality comes out in the outlandish shit he wears from game to game. There's at least a consistent through line in that, showy, if you will. And so here he's rocking a really dope embroidered Christian Dior jacket. Like, this is like, see, I understand this. Like, James Harden, we talked about before, he's just wearing a puffer coat. Like, almost any brand can make that exact coat. Like, I'm talking about Target could make that coat in the same quality that BOTTEGA puffer coat was. But like, this Dior jacket, like, there's actually some craftsmanship in it, right? In the embroidery of it. You're actually paying for something here. So I get this. AMIRI jeans, of course, cute little baby. You know how we feel about AMIRI. And basically the exact same LANVIN sneakers that James Harden was wearing, but this time in a black suede. And as an accessory, he's rocking a Christian Dior purse. My man, Jordan Clarkson did it first. He was wearing a Chanel, but I think this is pretty cool. I like the idea of androgyny and just playing with gender norms in clothes, especially in such a hyper masculine macho industry and arena as pro sports and pro basketball in particular. So I'm into that. I actually like this. The all black monochromatic works for me. I don't generally go with what this guy does, but I like this sort of rock star aesthetic that he's going for, and he actually kind of pulls it off for once. So I'm copping this. This is, look, I don't know what he's wearing. I didn't bother to do the research. I didn't bother to reach out to him or his stylist or whatever to ask, because this is just awful. This is crazy. Okay, this is just the jacket, the boots, the freaking hammer pants. This is awful. Even his jewelry is the Van Cleef, still pretty tacky. I can't do it. Grant, I'm a fan of his game. I love the way he plays. He's been doing a phenomenal job, borderline all-star in Portland this year. But my God, has his fashion sense and sense of style taken a turn for the absolute worst. I'm completely dropping this, burying it, digging a ditch 6 feet, never to return. Bye. Lastly, man, I want to give a shout out to the Chicago Bulls Off-White Virgil Abloh. He obviously worked on this collection for the Bulls. He's a Chicago area native, and he put together a collection of varsity jackets, hoodies, and tees in commemoration of his hometown team. All of these guys got to be a part of a photo shoot that's going to be a part of the marketing of this line. The jackets are absolutely flames, like the signature off-white stripe stuff on the sleeves, the off-white and graffiti script or whatever font. It's just dope, man. Just a really, 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 really cool collaboration. As cool as it gets. Like, I know we say this all the time, that collabs get overdone all the time, but this is really dope. Off-White Chicago Bulls, and to watch the players of the current Bulls rocking it and being a part of it is just really, really, really cool. And so I just wanted to highlight this. This is dope. Rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. All right, so let's get right into sneak peek. First up, so around, I want to say it was like last week or so, a really grainy image of what was alleged to be the very first signature shoe for Jayson Tatum on his Jordan line. Obviously, he's been a part of Jordan brand since he's come into the league, but he's finally getting the signature shoe treatment that we've seen Zion and Luka already get more recently. The funny thing is, he was asked at a press conference about the leaked image, said it was false, that it was fake, that it was a lie, that it wasn't true, which I admire, sticking to the company script and being like, no, nothing's official yet. But yeah, we finally get to see some better images of the Jayson Tatum's, basically a black and red colorway, some white on the midsole. The upper is black. I'm not really sure what the material is on that upper. You see the JT emblem on the tongue. It's not a terrible sneaker. It actually kind of reminds me of the Lukas a little bit. This is not a terrible looking shoe. I can see why young hoopers might want to play in it. I don't know about like off-court stuff. I don't think there'll be any traction there, but this is a cool shoe. I'm happy for him, this being his first offering. He's deserving of his own model, and it's dope that we finally get to see, you know, the first images, decent images of what promises to be a long sneaker line for Jayson Tatum and Jordan brand. Next up, man, of course, very popular on this program, Maniere. They're dropping a pair of 12s. Y'all know the 4s of last year was one of my sneakers of the year. We talked about the cherry 12s dropping during the holiday. The 12s are having a bit of a moment and a resurgence here in the recent past, and Maniere is adding to that trend here with these 12s. It's in a black suede as well as a purple. Like, purple is a big theme for these guys. Purple, maroon-ish, also on the kick. James Whitner talked about dropping a 12 a while back. Shouts to my homies over at Complex. He was talking to them and he talked about a 12. That would have been last year. These are rumored to be dropping on March the 2nd. We'll see. That's a tentative date, as all things are these days. Him and Jordan are finally bringing these out. This will be a really sought after pair, the Maniere 12s. All right, and last but certainly not least, Nike is bringing back the Air Zoom Generation first game, LeBron's first shoe, the kicks that he rocked in that game against Sacramento, his NBA debut, a really popular pair in the LeBron line. The pandemic kind of put a snag in the rollout for a lot of the LeBron retros that people would have ordinarily been excited about, with the 7s and some of the 8s. Release dates were pushed back, moved forward, altogether scrapped. And I think it took some of the air out of a lot of LeBron's retro releases, but I think these would be a really sought after pair. This was coming out this year. We don't have a solid date yet, but yeah, this is a really exciting shoe for not just LeBron collectors, but people who just passively liked the LeBron line. The game was played 20 years ago. Think about that. It's already been 20 years, damn near, since LeBron's debut.
Hey, you played against my dad. Your first NBA game ever. Really? Sacramento. You feel old, don't you?
Be on the lookout for the release date. It's not out there yet, but we know these will be out in 2023. Really fresh, really cool, really dope sneaker development. All right, that was our show for today. Make sure you subscribe to the Ringers YouTube page. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell so that you can watch Full Court Fits every single Friday afternoon when it drops. Keep it locked. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.